Hello, chat. How are we today? Good morning. Ethel was first. Hello. Are very enthusiastic. Yeah, there was a lot of them. They just like wiggling their butt in your face. But thank you for the hydrate cheese. Good morning, Gabby. How are you? What's happening? All right. Yeah, all right. All right. I know what I'm doing. I know how to stream. Really, really low? Uh-oh. Is that better? Is that better? Music better? Could be louder. Okay. Like that? Something tells me Ethel just really likes this song. Okay, that. Whee! Glad to hear. How is everyone doing this morning? I'm tired. Last night was a rough one, and it wasn't even a bad night. It was just a long one because people suck. Oy, oy, oy. But otherwise, I am good. Ooh, what are you making? What are you baking? What are you baking? What are you baking? What are you baking? Huh? Yeah, I didn't get home until like midnight. Ooh, buns. What are you gonna do with them buns? Oy, oy, oy. I will say this, chat. If you're somebody that shows up an hour late to your reservation, hot dog buns and sweet corn salad buns. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Jeff, we're jealous, right? Yeah. Jeff and I are jealous. I don't know if they're jealous, though. A sweet corn mayo bun? Oh, you're gonna drink mayo in public? And dip your sweet corn bun in it in front of people's faces? That's crazy. I support your decision. Make people question their reality. You got a new kitty? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. You need to get Flapjack a friend, but every time I try, something gets in the way. Or he does something dumb and ends up in the vet. And I'm like, God damn it. After like 15, 30 minutes. Technically, yes. But last night, the host and the manager that were both on duty are the ones that will always seat people, especially after hours. And so it was really, really frustrating. Because, like, the kitchen was closed. I was closed as barista. The bar was closed. I swear to God, we were all going to throw hands. And then they're like, hey, our 9 p.m. showed up. Mind you, it's like 9:30. And they're going to sit. What can they get? And our head chef was like, fucking nothing. They can get out. And our manager was like, well, what about caviar? Can we get them caviar? Can we get them this? Can we get them that? Da-da-da-da-da. It sucked so bad because we were all so close to going home. It was like, had we like been 5 minutes faster, the doors would have been locked. Kind of situation. But no, we didn't do that. Because we still had technically a table that was like finishing up and paying and stuff. Oh, it sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. But is what it is. I woke up an hour ago, so it's better than Tuesday. Hello, Shizzle. How are you? What's happening? How is your day? I want to see Discord. I wish to see Kitty. Amnamo. Oh my God! Charlie's adorable. He looks so annoyed already. In that first picture, he's like, why are you taking my photo? Who are you? How dare you? I like the little ear covers. Aw. And I mean that as in like his spots. Their spots. Aw. I love Charlie. Oh, sweet baby boy. Sweet baby boy. Immediately. Wow. Gabby said we're going to start a conversation and threw her headphones across the room. He's 13 weeks. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so little. He's going to get big so fast, though. He's going to get big so fast. Holy smokes. Oh, what a cutie patootie. What a cutie. Bragging. That's okay. You can continue to brag. We always hold space for bragging about animals. Today, however, chat, we're going to do what we said last time, which is we're going to go make a checkpoint. I've already gathered everything. So we got some moss. We got all our plantables so we can make food and stuff like that. Got all different types of trees. Got moss. I got iron. Lava. All of that. I would like a full stack of wood before we go, but that's not going to happen. So we're just going to go. Jeff, you're in charge. Actually, Bobby's in charge, but you're the reinforcement. Okay, Jeff? We probably shouldn't leave Bobby in charge. That sounds like a bad idea, but it's too late now because we're on the road. Oh, God. So we're going to make a checkpoint over by that one trail ruin, I believe. And then we'll probably do the trail ruin. We still need to find a deep dark because I need bath salts. Hello. Bye. I read that name. Bye. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Bro, I said hi and then read their name and was like, ugh. No, thank you. Something tells me you're trouble. Did they also get banned there? Because their name is questionable? Why do people... I don't understand making names like that, but sure. Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna run out into the rain. Don't remember. That's fair. I hate this part of Skyblock. Like, I love the bridging. I love the having to be tactical about the resources I get. Love all that. Running across my bridges to get anywhere after I've built them. Ugh. Ugh. I'm so impatient. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Ba 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 da 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 da. Okay. This is gonna take a hot minute. Oi, oi, oi. My brain is mush today, chat. I need you to know that I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking water. But I don't know how I'm bouncing back. Oh, tonight's also going to be a long night. It's going to be a fun night, though. I am a little worried about it, though. Because me and a friend are going to go see Spooderman after work. And if work goes anything like it did last night, I'm not seeing Spooderman with my friend. Because homegirl is supposed to be off at 10. We're supposed to see Spooderman after that. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing that, in all honesty, at this point. Oh. Has anybody seen Spider-Man yet? The new one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Flapjack just turned into a crackhead for a second. Started running around all crazy like. Oh my god. Oh, he found one of his springs. Fair enough. Party on, dude. Party on, my good sir. Oh, I'm gonna have to sleep. Cause you know, I'm gonna deal with the. What island is that? What is it called? The one that has. Oh god, the Pale Oak. My brain is mush. Actual mush. Oh man. Oh man. Okie dokie. La, 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 la. Trying to wake up a little bit. Oh, I can't wait to get Flapjack a friend though. Speaking of kitties, I feel like he'd be so much more reasonable. Because all he wants to do is play. All he wants to do is fight, more specifically. He just wants to roughhouse. And I can't do that. I just end up squealing and screaming. Oh my god. Can you not put that under the stove? That'd be great. No? Alright, cool. Another spring lost to the underside of the stove. Ay, ay, ay. Does anybody else's cats or pets do that? Where they'll purposely push their toy under something they can't get it out from under? I feel like everyone's cat does this. He always puts it under the stove or in the closet he's not allowed in. It's one or the other. One, I can get it out from easily, the closet. The stove, yeah. I'm not moving that every day. That's unreasonable. I'll move that every couple of months. Every day? Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're gonna have to sleep, but then I'm gonna deal with the Pale Oak Island, and then we're gonna continue on. I hate this. I hate running along bridges. Not because, like, any other reason besides it takes forever. And when I'm tired, I'm so impatient. I'm so impatient. I'm like, I could just have wings and be there. To be fair, having wings right now would probably... Words. Words are hard. Words... I know words. I know the English language. I can speak and stuff and things. Absolutely. You're a no for me, dog. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get that back. That scared me. I don't have... Never mind, I can't... can I do? I can't deal with the Pale Oak right now. I don't have the blocks necessary. Alright. Okie dokie then. Alright. At the checkpoint, chat, I do think we are going to... I should have brought some stuff. Oh god. Limited inventory, man. I do think I want to build a mob farm as well. Because if we get mending... No, spooky. If we get mending, then we can just heal everything up. And I don't need a lot of tools. And then I can also just do... Well, I was going to say we can also just cure some villagers out here. So I don't have to worry about moving Bobby or any of the others. But with what I want to build, we're going to have to move the villagers anyway. Do I just leave the villagers underneath, like where they're at in their little pen, in their little play pen, and just build over them? And if I ever need anything from them, I just go down. Bread's in the oven. Ooh, we're gonna have bread soon. Do 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 do. God. So I hope it goes well. It's gonna go great. What do you mean it's experimental? Bread is experimental? Or is it the type of, like, is it your first time making this type of bread / you changed the recipe? Ooh. There. Ooh. There we are. Did I bring torches? I did. Oh, look at me being prepared and stuff. To be honest, chat, I'm kind of surprised I'm as prepared for this as I am today. Because I did this last night before I went to bed. I was like, I gotta set this up or I'm not gonna be ready for stream. I was like, all right, what do I need to make a checkpoint? And the fact that I thought through all of it while being that tired and eating dinner, proud of myself. Proud of myself. These ones and oh, and you're winging a few things? Why are you winging something? I believe in you, but like, what things are we winging? Hmm? I just realized I didn't bring everything I actually need. Oh, I thought through a lot of things. I didn't think through everything. I did need to bring some cobble so we could make a platform to build on. That didn't happen. All right. Cool. I'm going to have to post up. I'm trying to think this through now. My brain needs to turn on. It needs to activate. Brain, activate. Nothing happened. I just heard dial-up noises. Right. Torch. I'm gonna have to put different stuffings. Oh, so you changed like the... Okay. It's gonna go great then. You can just wing it. We're winging it. We were winging it. Okay, I'm gonna have to put all right. I'm pretty sure this is the bottom, so you go there. I'm gonna do this real quick. This is gonna be my first one. What do we get? I got a candle. Ooh. There you go. All right. Cool. No. We don't face that way. No. That's a silly way to face. We face this way. That piece of gravel makes me nervous. All right. You get picked up. I'm trying to think. Acacia. Would it? We have to build it into here. So part of me. You go there, you go there, you go there. I'm just gonna offload everything I don't need. I'm gonna actually plant these. Maybe. Possibly. Is there... Oh, this makes me nervous. 34. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize my life. And then I'm gonna go boop boop Boop, boop. We can start our wood production. I forgot to turn this on. No! No! Okay, that's fine. I'm not crashing out. You're crashing out, chat. It's fine. 100%. Okay. What block? Okay, I do this, we go there, we do that. We go that. That. Yes, this would be water then, and it could just... Okay, hold on. That. That. I do have to make an infinite source first. Crikey. I'm all over the place. No fall. I don't know if I got that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. We... Okay, gravel farm, but it's also dangerous. Oh, that gravel dropping made me wee myself a little bit. I don't know what words I just used. I hope that was English. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. Wee, cool. That means I just gotta go... Like, oh. Oh. Right. 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 We're gonna have to stand here for a little bit to chat. Just a little bit. In order to get some blocks so that we can then go under the island. I'm gonna stand up here just in case I messed this up. I didn't! I know how to make a gravel farm? Oh, that's gonna be a problem though. I need this. I'm not making another one. There's no point. And then you can also... Oh god. Oh god, you can go there. Yoink. Okay, you go there. You go there. Yeah. Alright. It's gonna take a second, chat. Fire tick is on. I always have fire tick on. I always forget to turn it off. Alright, chat. We're gonna have a stretch. We're gonna have some water. We're gonna have some coffee. We're gonna let this do its thing. And we're gonna talk some trash. I don't know about what. But... crafting bench can light on fire, but it can't burn. So the top will get all toasty, but it'll stay. Same with Peepo G even. Peepo GQ. Peepo GQ sounds like the magazine. You know what I'm talking about? Like GQ, the fashion magazine, but it's for Peepo, so they're real fancy. I'd read it. I'd read it. So, I can't do this right now. Oh no. Wait, it's nighttime. Oh, hello. Not everything is lit up. I need to sleep. I need to sleep. I forgot the prime. But it does. It sounds cool. Like, you'd find Giga Peepo in there, right? I have in fact, I can't tell if I've trapped myself or not. I really appreciate that you grew up big, tall, and strong. But what the heck is this? I gotta get rid of this one. Ooh, thank you. You go in there. You two can also go in there. I'll keep this one. You do. You go there. I take. No, I take you. I take you. Okay. 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 I've done this in a weird way. And I recognize that. Is this one Silk Touch? It is. Melon Lord. Alright. We take tree. And then we light it up. And then we go to town on some cobble. Ethel, I need you to know you've made some of the greatest contributions to chat via misspelling. From Peepo GQ to high PPs. I really appreciate that. I need you to know that. You're a 10 out of 10 chatter. Alright, I'm gonna lose most of these saplings. And I have come to terms with that. No. As long as I can get 4 back, that'd be great. Do have to dig my way through here, though. Okay, well, there's 3. Oh, there's 4. Heck yeah. Alright. Don't need that. What are you? Hello? Here's a car. Okay. I always forget the weird things you can get from this. Alright. You get a torch. Carefully. We make our way around town. Not that. That. I don't like this one. Okay, you. Oh, I don't like that there's no safety net here. What'd I get? Another brown candle. Wow. You can just have that. Okay. Okay. Why you look like a pig nose? I don't even have a good way of completely getting over here. That's gonna have to do for safety reasons. But I don't think it is. Oh God. I was so prepared that I forgot to truly prepare. How many? 7? 8 is right there. I can't believe it. Hallelujah. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't scared. Were you scared, chat? I was. Oh, I already have 51. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna come over here and go like that. I'm gonna go underneath this whole island in a moment once we have enough stuff. Oh, it's taking a bath. Splish splash, taking a bath. Alright, alright. How many do I have? 11. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Hello? No, I'm not gonna get one more. That would be convenient. Wow, sticks. I do need those actually. Okay. Oh, we got one more. Oh, I got two more. We are in business. All right. Drop off all the things I don't need. I'm not gonna worry about replanting just yet. Mostly because it scares me. Because I don't need no negativity. I'll deal with that later. I guess for now, I'm gonna box myself in so I don't gotta worry about unwanted friends. And we are gonna go to town here in a second. And while this goes, I'm gonna go make more coffee in a moment. So. And then we can just, you know, chit chat and gab. Do what we need to. Hello, Flapjack. Hi. What are you doing? Okie dokie. I'm gonna go make coffee. Please have a stretch. Please drink your water. Please have something to snack on. Take care of yourself if you have meds. And it is time to take them. Please take them. Yeah, I'll be right back. Enjoy the dulcet sounds of cobble mining. Bread is almost ready. Ooh, we'll have bread soon, chat. Do you guys prefer this view or this view? This view? This. Not that one. This view? This view. I think I'm gonna do this one because it's less flashy and in your face, yeah? Ooh. Okie dokie. I've returned. Right. See, I told. Oh my god. See, I told you it catches on fire, but it doesn't. It don't burn. The only problem I'm having now is reaching it. 1, 2, 3. That should be good. I'm gonna keep the ones in my inventory as blocks. I'm very novice about the outside world. I don't want to use my iron pick. Don't. It's not happening. Bread is out of the oven. Oh my god, you got bread. I got coffee. We got blocks. Oh, beautiful. How's it look? It look good? Bread look good? I want to learn how to make bread. I used to make pizza every, what was that, Saturday night? So I'd have food for most look good. And there's the occasional few where you're like, ugh, what do you mean it looks messed up? What do you mean? What's wrong with it? It's just a little different. You can't judge it based on what it looks like. What does it taste like? Well, it's probably too hot to taste it. But like, you can't judge someone or something on their looks. Could still be delicious. Watch, it's the only one that tastes good and the rest look good but taste like eh. No, I'm sure they all taste great. But I want to get into making bread. I got stuff to start sourdough. I've never done sourdough before, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I'm excited. First we got a new kitty in the Discord. Now we're gonna have bread. Bread. Yes. I'm excited. Oh, and I got an 18 in the D&D. We. Hello, how are you? What's happening? They all look fine, Ethel. What do you mean? What do you mean? How you doing, sir? You mean the one that's half unrolled? That's it just wants to be a little naked, alright? It's fine. It can show a little skin. It's okay. It's a hot dog. But how you doing, Maurice? It's okay. It's okay. Is what it is. Oi, oi. Alright, I don't know how many... We're gonna need a lot of blocks. I did not think this through. I think what I'm probably gonna do, because this is a temporary gen right here. Do I build the checkpoint? Because I want a permanent checkpoint, chat. Do I build the checkpoint above the trail, oh my god, words. Trail ruin. Or do I build it below? I'm thinking above so it's not as far down when we build terrain over it. So I could just do like a short ladder into the checkpoint zone. And then we can start working on the checkpoint and I'll worry about getting enough cobble to do like the underside of this, right? I'm gonna wait till morning though. Well, I don't even have a nightlight, but I'm thinking I'll probably do it on the same level as the sorry, as the path, but like probably a spawnable area, so we'll light it up. Can you not light on fire? Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't need that negativity, so we'll probably do that. I'm gonna wait till morning to do that. And then we'll go from there. We'll start setting up. We'll make a little cobble gen. I'm wondering if I should make a bigger cobble gen. I think so. Do one that's probably... I can only reach 4 blocks in the time in which I can mine. Maybe less. But it'd be nice to be getting multiple blocks per swing, essentially. So maybe do a 5. Yeah, we'll probably make a much larger one. I'll have to make more hoppers, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I have the iron. I have the wood. I have the ability to get more wood. And then we might do a little bit more exploring afterwards, and we can worry about absolutely decimating this trail ruin. I always want to call it a trial ruin because of the trial chambers. I'm not gonna lie, having a trail ruin and a trial chamber, it's not good for those of us that can't read. You know what I mean? And those of us that definitely can't speak and have minimal English, even though English is my primary language. I'm like, ugh. I never... Yes, sir. Oh, interesting. Flapjack is... Flapjack. I can't even say my own child's name. Flapjack is singing the song of his people. What? What do you want? What are you doing? Oh, yeah? Interesting. Interesting. I think he put his toy under the stove. And I'm not getting it out. Okay. Is it daytime? No. The upside is there's no monsters that I can see. Which means if I can't see them, they're not I was going to be terrified if there was something above me. Alright. But, yeah, and we're going to work on the checkpoint after this. Because that's more of a priority than... Excuse me, I had to yawn. Than getting a platform underneath the trail ruin. So, just gotta wait for daylight because I know I didn't light this up very well and that terrifies me. Then we'll clean up all of this to get out of here. It's been a nice little hole to live in, but yeah. Get that going and then we can... Stop it. Do we build it here, chat, or do we... Okay. Do we go farther down? I'm tempted to go farther down at this point. You know? I can leave some of this stuff here. Well, I can leave a lot of it, but, I think I want to go farther out, actually. This has just been a nice spot to set up shop to begin with. I'm gonna take that. We take this. We take this. I'm taking the iron. Plus the slabs. I'm gonna have to think about what I'm actually taking right now. We can come back for everything else. You. You can stay. I want you. I'm gonna grab you. The rest can... I grab you. I grab you. I can take you. You're a good food source, so I'll take you. And that. I think everything else we can come back for. I don't really need the moss, actually. So what do we replace the moss with? Do we replace it with another plant, or do we replace it with another tree, chat? I think the only thing... Actually, never mind. We're taking the bone meal. Never mind. I figured it out. I forgot I had bone meal. Or bones. Bones. Okay. Yeah, because we have quite a distance there. I think we post up over there. And then eventually we can come back and build out underneath here. So... Ah! Okay. I wasn't scared for a second, chat. You were scared. Why do I have 2 stacks of arrows? I don't need 2 stacks of arrows. What the heck? That's fine. Oh, I didn't even need to bring the birch. All right. Well, that's fine. Sometimes lining it up on the path is really hard. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna have to make a decent sized cobble gen. Get to planting some trees. Get to planting some plants so we can have some food. And then maybe get to making a mob farm today. Though I do have doubts about that. I'm tempted to skip the mob farm for now, just because we don't have mending. So it's not really going to do much right away. Right? I'd much rather explore and look for a deep dark so that we can get soul sand and whatever other goodies it gives us. Versus that. I'm wondering if... I don't think we need to make an iron farm out this far. If we go farther out, maybe. I think the first checkpoint around... Actually, maybe the first checkpoint around the main base. Like the first couple of rings. Because I want to do one... Obviously, we'll do one here. We'll probably do one in that direction from the base. Like in each cardinal direction. No mob farm. No iron farm. If we do a secondary checkpoint farther out, that'll get a mob farm. What are you? Hello? Oh, Jungle Temple. I remember. I do have a couple set of slabs. And I'm kind of wondering if we bridge out a little farther and then build the checkpoint. What do you guys think? Bridge a little farther and checkpoint, or checkpoint now? I'm kind of tempted to go a little farther. At least through one more. These 2 stacks. I'm gonna do this. The closest checkpoint is base, is spawn. We don't have any more checkpoints. This will be our first checkpoint. The closest one is spawn. I do want them pretty spread out though, because once we do have wings, if we get that far, it'll be pretty easy to get to checkpoints. So we are 3,000. What are you? Oh, geode. 3,000 blocks away from the other checkpoint, which I think is a pretty good distance, but I'm gonna go through this. I'll break down, and then I'll turn the cobble into slabs. But I'm gonna have a breakdown first. So I think every 3,000 to 4,000 blocks, we'll do a checkpoint, and then the one after that will get a mob farm, and iron farm. Maybe. That one is kind of up in the air because we might have we might need a mob farm and we might need an iron farm this far out. And I revealed nothing. We. Oh God. Right. I'm gonna do it this way. Boop. I would really like for it to go down though, but yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To start. I don't know how large this is gonna be. I feel like I'm gonna need a decent amount of space so we can have all the trees and everything. So, but I don't know. I'm gonna also do something that's probably a little weird now that I think about it, but also not. I'm gonna do this down the middle and I'm gonna make sure this stays. That way I can just have a little bridge off. So, hold on. I should have just built over the bridge I already had. But I didn't. I didn't think about it. No thoughts. Thank you. So I'm just gonna extend out a little bit. That'll go like that, and then I'll probably just expand out to the sides. Is it a little bit of a waste? Maybe. But now I can bridge on the same level. I do kind of want to go farther down though. Also. Because if I have to keep all the infrastructure, all the bridges, all of that. Well, I mean, I guess this is 62, so it's not that tall. But it feels real tall in comparison to how far down I'll be able to build. You know? Okay. One side is gonna be the cobble gen, the other side is going to be trees. Oh, I don't like that. I did not like that. So we're gonna make a little landing pad here. Go there. 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 I'm gonna make another little landing pad. Okay, cool. All right. I think this side is gonna be cobble gen. So we're gonna build out. Like this. Nope, not like this. If need be, this side will be cobble gen and mob farm. And the other side will be trees. I think that's reasonable. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. And I'm just gonna build this out a little more, and then we'll build the gen. That. I do have to light this up a bit better. That's okay. You can have that. And then I do want this out a little farther. I'm always so paranoid about my space in Skyblock. Okay, so what I need. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. Okay. That's I'm gonna do 3. Okay. I was like, do I not have enough? I just didn't break down enough. We need more of a breakdown. Okay, there's 5. That's gonna go there because that. No, that's not gonna work that way. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking about how I'm orienting. What way? Turn. Where mine at? That. Okay. So 1, 2. Like so. Then I'll just do that. Because then I'll stand here. Yes. Which means I need... Okay, hold on. Pop, 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 pop. 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 Like so. These can be stairs, so I can still open that. This will be a stair. Yes? Yeah. You go like that. So that means I need 2, 4, 5. So good enough, I guess. Like that. Go over here. No, no, no. I want like this. Because I like the way it looks. Right. I then need... Trapdoor. I have to make a... You go like that. I still have... slabs, so let's make this a little bigger. Just for safety reasons. Because otherwise, this makes me nervous. Right, then I guess I'll just do... there? Just because I don't like how close the chests are to... I have a better cobble gen out here than I do at home. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, cool. You know that? For once, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm going to do. For once, we do not have food at home, chat. So we're gonna have to stop at McD's. Okay. Neat. Neat. Ah. Do I not have sticks? I do not have sticks. Give me that. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. No. Gotta utilize all the space. Gotta use it all. And then that there, that there. Cool. Neat. I'm then gonna go do. And you can have that. I'll expand out that way in a second. Okay. Right. You know what? I guess. Oh my God, that didn't help at all. Yay, thank you for not growing. I'm gonna just let this do its thing. I do need to make more chests. All right, so you. Do. Good enough. I am uncertain of when I slept last, so I shall sleep now. Because I don't trust not getting phantomed. You know? Nope. What am I doing wrong? I think I need to push the water back one. Oof. I always forget. I always forget these things need to be wider than I think. Which means... Nope. Thank you. I always forget. You ever forget, chat? I always forget. That means... all this needs to move. Haven't killed it. I know. I would be so annoyed. Can't forget if you do. Ooh. Good shout. You right. To be honest, I would be so mad at myself if I did. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna do that to myself, you know? Hold on, I gotta get rid of this real quick so I can get out. Because I got to go. Bloop bloop. No. So I do wish to... Yay, more water. Alright, you can go in there for now. You can go in there for now. And then... pretty sure it's... that. And that. And then... Yay! I have done it! How did you end up there? Alright, we got a cobble gen. I can't reach more than 2 with a stone pickaxe, but that's okay. That's more than we got. And once we start getting upgrades, this will already be here, ready to go. And I'm not mad at that. That's what, 2? This one will always be empty. So that one's just storage for now. Cool. Not mad at that. The rest of these then I can turn... Oh, no, 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 not into a sword. Not into a sword. That would be atrocious. Okay. I am going to break these. No! Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought it fell to its demise. I just want to expand this out so we can actually get some trees going and not have to worry about if we'll lose saplings. I also didn't want that tree to grow while I was doing this and have a bunch of leaves and me either getting A, stuck in the leaves while crouching on the edge, or B, just getting straight pushed off. I was like, I don't want to do that. You know? Let's not. Let's be smart about this. Okay, I'm gonna also do this so I can pretty much see where things are. That should be... Oh, hi. I'm gonna do this corner. Cool. Not what I was expecting there, but all right. So we have our first checkpoint. What do we call this checkpoint? Go there, because then, yeah, all lined up. You go there. You can go. I want you in the corner there, but I guess I'll put you there. And then I don't really think I need torches in this corner because lava. Right. Okay. 2 trees. Ugh. Spoiled. Okay. Neat. Okay, well. It had to be just tall enough that I couldn't reach. Wow. Oh, I already got one back. Nice. Let's set up a little bit more for farming. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Swear to God, I have better stuff out here than I do at home. Whee! Crazy. Crazy. You go there. Actually, I'm gonna grab... I gotta be careful with that. Okay. So I guess I could do bop. I don't believe you, Ethel. I think you're crazy now. That's why we get along. 'Cause I too am crazy. I mean, look at what I'm doing. I don't like that. I don't like how that's set up. That's fine. That's a good setup. That's a good setup without overdoing it, I think. Right. I'm gonna go bop, 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 bop. I'll put stuff over top in just a second. Don't worry. Don't you worry, chat. You should worry. You should definitely worry. I want to make more trapdoorsies. I should have brought stuff for lava genning. Or not. Yeah. Lava, yeah, making more lava. Because I do have the ability to. I just didn't have the inventory space to. Alright, so we have some food production going. We have trees going. Give me that sapling. Give me them sticks. Oh, we have cobble gen. I'm gonna start exploring a little bit with these. I know it's not the greatest amount to explore with, but given the fact this is as far as we have to go, I'm not concerned. Or as concerned, I guess. So. Yeah. I do need to make a furnace out here so we could also get... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a couple things. That. That one's gonna be my travel. You can stay here, you can stay here. I have water, I have this, I have that. I need these. I'm not gonna get very far, so... Oof. Excuse me, I had to have a big old stretch. So I shouldn't be too concerned with how things are rocking and rolling. But yeah, everything should be good. I'm gonna go like that. And we're gonna head out this way. Because this is the one side that has the least amount of ocean and ocean monuments. So I'm hoping we can find something. Well, never mind. We hit a river. JK. More water. Welcome to Waterworld, chat. Well, is that what we call this? Because this is called New World. But do we call this Waterworld? Even though I'm going to fill it in with land and not water. I do think at some point I'm going to have to make a giant ocean. But I'm not doing that anytime soon. That's too much effort. That's too much effort. Sparse jungle. Can I have deep dark? Please and thank you. Would love that. Would absolutely love that. I'm just gonna bridge until I'm out. Which is the hardest thing for me to do. I always want to look. Anytime I'm out of a stack, I'm like, what's around me? But I haven't gone very far in terms of Skyblock. Like 64 blocks is pretty far normally. Like 3,500 blocks is normally pretty far in the overworld. In Skyblock, that's nothing. Like it is very far to walk. But in terms of finding things, no. No, it's nothing. Oy, oy, oy. I just want basalt. And I can't go to the nether yet. Per my own rules. It's not that I'm incapable of doing it. It's that I've put my own roadblocks in the way. Though to be fair, this is more fun. This is more interesting to me. Instead of being like, oh, let me just go to the nether and make a piglin bartering farm. And then get everything. Yes. But I can't have smooth bath salts, because that's easy to get. I need regular bath salts, the originals. You know? Because I prefer that flavor over the smooth. Smooth don't got the crunch I want it to have. Because it's obviously smooth. You know? Turkeys for dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your... Let me know how your buns are. Oh, I'm so jealous. They look so good. I gotta pay attention. All right. I'm in a jungle. I want to look so bad, but I said I wouldn't look until I was out of slabs, and we have to return home. In the back of my head, I'm always like, but what if I run into an island? What if there's mobs on it? And it's like, in the middle of nowhere? Hello? Come on now, I don't have that many blocks. That's unreasonable. I says to myself. Oh, I was hoping I was out. I was so excited to look. I was like, oh, oh. Also, I want to drink more coffee. I'm just complaining. I'm just tired. My brain is mush. I don't want to go to work tonight, chat. Can you guys go for me? Please and thank you. That'd be great. I'm still... My guests are still flabbered about last night. At how late they sat people. I can't. I'm out! Whee! Wow, there's actually literally nothing. Cool. Cool. Absolutely nothing. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to reevaluate what I'm making, what I'm building. Because I don't know if I can get smooth basalt. Not smooth basalt. I can get smooth basalt. I don't... Maybe I use smooth basalt instead of regular basalt. But I want the crackly texture of the top of regular basalt. That's what I want. I don't care about the... Well... I do want the crackly side as well for certain areas, but... Okay. It's weird seeing a whole new island. You know what I mean? A whole new island. Okay, per the rules of the world... Is that a sapling waiting for me? You shouldn't have... Wow, everything grew up real fast. Oh my god. Alright. Thanks. I'm trying to think. Brain no work. Alright, I'm gonna use the iron pick. Because I can get farther with it. Okay, so... A little thinking out loud here. I'm not allowed to go to the Nether until I have... Well, I need a house. But what I want to build isn't gonna... It needs to not have a house right where spawn is. Excuse me, I had to yawn again. So that means I'm gonna have to build out anyway in order to do house. Because I have to have a house. I have to have full enchants. Which means diamond gear. I have to have a small village and a small amount of terrain built. That doesn't necessarily have to be spawn. Hello, Cozy. Welcome in. How are you? So that doesn't necessarily have to be in spawn. To go to the end, spawn has to be finished. I have to have a major village established, but the major village does not have to be in spawn. And there was one other requirement. What was it, chat? I don't remember. Oh, God. I'm yawning up a storm over here. Holy moly. All right. Ooh, a new tree. Okay. Trying to think. This is a bit far out from where I would want to establish a village and a house. So I'll probably start building in between here and spawn. Hold on, I have to reorganize my life here for a second. While we think about this, I need more sticks. So I want to make a bunch of pickaxes. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hui. Okay, so. I'm not gonna lie, that was terrifying for a second. I know that's normal, but like, holy moly. Okay, so. We're gonna have to figure out where the village starts versus where the valley is, because that's what I want to build over spawn. Is I want to build a large valley with a lot of large rocks and crystals and kind of make it mystical, magical. So I need to figure out where the village is going to be. It's probably going to be in the direction we are now, but like halfway towards spawn. It's like the village has like posted up and established just outside the magic range or the sacred land area, right? And I could put my house in that village so it matches. I'm just gonna have to figure out where that boundary line is, which is gonna be kind of difficult to figure out without actually building it. I do also think I want to build the village and my house higher up than the level of land in which we've established, because if you remember, chat, there's a small platform that is basically the top of the mob farm back at spawn. I want to build just like a block above that for the main area of spawn, like that valley floor. So wherever we kind of determine where the edge of the sacred land is for spawn, I want to build a cliff face up, and then we can do a bunch of different ways to get down. Probably a bunch of like stairs and things like that into the valley. And maybe there's like a... I was gonna say like a temple or something that you have to pass through to get to those stairs, which might be nice. Maybe you have to like do an offering. Way out here, I would definitely establish like a small house with a villager that trades food, like Bobby or whatever, and then maybe like a Timmy or Tommy situation for emeralds or whatever, so we can buy from Bobby, like golden carrots, the Garrets. And then do like fields and stuff. So like a small spread out village, kind of very middle of nowhere kind of situation. Maybe have animals and things like that once we get passive mobs. I'm just trying to think about where I would put my house. Because I don't have to, because I want the basalt for the cliff faces. I want the basalt for the rocks that are going to be jutting out. Because I want to do giant rocks / crystals over each one of the monuments. And one of the monuments we will turn into a farm. Not anytime soon. Because I'm not ready for that. That's way off. But eventually one of them would be a farm. It'll probably be the farm that goes into the nether. Given the fact that we have all that space in the nether. Because the nether is also skyblocked. So it's all a bunch of little islands. But if we don't find a deep dark anytime soon, which I don't know if we're going to. Like, we're not as lucky as we were on Patience, as we are here on New World. Which I'm just gonna call this New World. I'm not gonna rename it. It is what it is. Then we may just be without cliffs and this giant gap between the land of where the valley floor is versus where like the village is and everything like that. And I'm kind of okay with that. It's not ideal. I would much rather start with that. But we may have another great mossing stream, but it will truly be a great mossing, you know? Although I really don't want to have to do a great mossing. I'd much rather just have to do a great grassing. Because I think to establish where the village is going to go and where the house is going to go, because I know what direction it is. It's towards where we are now, which is... Oh god, I don't even know what direction that is. We're facing north, so I'm gonna assume east or west. I'm gonna assume east. Then we can build out that way and make a big grassy platform. And hope to get passive mobs. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't even know what that was. I just got a scratch in my throat. Drank some water. Which, by the way, chat, drink your water. Take your meds. Eat food. Have a stretch. Take care of yourselves. I say as I stretch a little. But go towards the east. Make a big grassy platform. Hope we get cows, sheep, pigs. What have you. I don't really care much about chickens. The only thing I would care about chickens for is feathers. But we can get that out of the mob farm. So they're not a requirement. So they may just get axed. Right? Because I don't want them taking up the mob cap. But build out towards the east or west, whatever direction this is, to figure out how big that side of the valley is going to be. And I do want it to be quite big. I want it to go well past the ocean monuments, including the ones that are out of render distance. So this side has the shortest side because of that. So, oh, it might be over by that trail ruin that we passed, the one with the spruce. Not the one that that we set up shop in earlier, the one that's just off the bridge. But it may be more that way. I think that's a good idea. I'm not entirely sure. I might do a little bit more northeast and hope for the best. I also think I'm gonna double layer slabs. So we're gonna have one bottom slab, a space, another bottom slab, and then grass. I think that might be, or I guess I could do a bottom slab and then do a top slab, like space, top slab, grass. So that the grass is directly on a block, but I still have a safety net underneath with that other bottom slab. Which I think is a decent idea. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, where are we at? Trees! Yay! So not here, but probably more in this direction is where the village will go. I think I want to go back this way and we're going to bridge off of there. This is not enough, but it will have to do for now. So, there's that. Melon Lord. I didn't even bring melons. Okay, cool. Then I don't need you, so you're there. A part of me really I might go actually, we're gonna do something a little silly. It's probably not silly, but I'm calling it silly even though I don't think it's silly. I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna go underneath. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that actually. I wanna go underneath so I can bridge under the... What the heck are you called? Trail ruin, but I don't think I can do that. Because this one side is a lot deeper, right? Or am I just seeing things? Also, that's not safe, so... We're gonna have to sleep. Possibly. If I do go underneath it, we will have to sleep because the side closest to us isn't safe. The side closest to us is not safe. And I think I want to bridge out towards... Oh, so we're northwest because we're going east now. So I guess we're going northwest with the village once we get there. Once we start establishing it. I'm just gonna bridge from here. But I want to bridge a little closer. Nah, we're gonna do here. Right? Yeah. Okay. Just going over there is not worth it just yet. So we're gonna go this way, see what we can find. I don't think we're finding a deep dark today because we don't have a lot more time left to stream right now. I mean, I guess I could. We got like an hour. We got like an hour. At most. 30 minutes to an hour. I don't think we're finding... Oh god, it's so dark. I can't see anything. I don't think we're gonna find a deep dark. And if we can't find a deep dark, then we're gonna have to... the next time we'll figure out where we're putting the village in correlation to the valley. And just build up there. Part of me is wondering if we're gonna have to put a checkpoint there as well. Because it may be too far out. That would be a checkpoint that doesn't get a mob farm or an iron farm. Well, it might do the village well to have both. To be honest, I don't think it'll hurt in Skyblock to have all that just because it takes so much time and effort right now without wings to walk anywhere. But building both is a monument. No, it's not a monumental task. It's just a tedious task. And I don't know how I feel about that. But to have more supplies would be better than to not have any, you know? So keep your fingers crossed, cross your toes, cross your legs, cross your arms, in hopes for a deep dark. Because my god, do I want a basalt generator. To be honest, I think the rules of the world for this one work out so much better than they did on Patience. You know? Because on Patience, we had access to everything pretty much immediately that it was like, oh, I don't need the nether right away. And it's like, I still don't need the nether right away. But it's a lot harder because we don't have basalt, because we don't have access to the goodies of a deep dark right away. Especially, let alone 3 deep darks. We don't have access to the wool that the deep darks provide. Like, there's a lot of things. I am gonna have to absolutely decimate every deep dark we come across. And every trial chamber we come across is gonna have to get removed. Well, it doesn't have to, but I need those blocks. I want the tough blocks, because the brick and the smooth we can use for building of villages and major structures or bridges. Any actual tough that is in like chests and stuff like that is going to be very valuable because I can't get it any other way. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's any like tough islands or anything. Same with deep slate and like all of that. The only way I can get it is from like the deep slate in the back of a trial chamber, like behind the chests, and from deep darks themselves. So that's quite valuable. And I'm gonna need that for texturing and things like that. I'm trying to think of all the hard blocks it's gonna be. Like what? Oh my god, English. Thinking of all the blocks that's gonna be hard to get. Wow, nothing. Oh, what are you? Wow, one thing. Netherrack is going to be surprisingly easy to get without having to go to the nether. I'm just going to have to remove every single ruined portal there is. Calcite will be easy. Amethyst is easy. Smooth basalt is easy, but that's not really what I need. And it's not, and it'll be easier to get if I can generate regular basalt. Will I need sheeps? I have most of the trees. I have access to acacia as well. I just have to pick up that island. But I haven't yet. Oh, maybe over by the acacia tree is where we build up. Right? Take the acacia island, build up from there. That might be interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how grass colors play out here. Because all of the biomes are really hard to tell. So I may end up with some splotchy grass. I can get a lot of blocks through villagers. Oh my god, we're gonna need so many mason villagers. Oh my god. To get diorite, to get granite, to get all of the terracottas, to get oh my god, what's it called? The one that looks like marble but is not marble. Oh my god, what is that called? It's not calcite. It's quartz. Haha! I remembered I knew how to do this. Whee! Can you hurry up? I like to be able to see things, even though I just flashbanged myself. Ugh. Alright, so I'm actually pretty happy with the plan we have established. Because today's stream I was like, we're gonna set up a checkpoint, but after that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going with this really. But we are doing things. And I am just gonna go in a straight line. Just so everyone's... Actually, I might turn here in a second. I might turn and kind of head back this way. Because this makes me think that there might be more things generating around it. I just can't see them yet, so... Alright. Oh, hey! There's the acacia tree. I didn't see that worth a damn. Might go out a little farther and then turn. Actually, I might turn here so I can pick up the acacia tree. Right? Gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go out a little more so I can. I'll turn here so I can pick up the acacia tree, but I want to go out past it on this side. So. I'm not gonna pick up the acacia tree yet, though. I'll probably leave it till later. Maybe. Another portal. Kind of know what's out here. That I don't actually feel the need to turn here. Kind of want to keep going straight. I lied. We're not turning. We're going straight. We're gonna keep going north. Can get that island later. My checkpoint is not that far, so I'm not too worried about that, but I would like to see what's out here. Okay. Coral is gonna be hard to get. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the blocks that are gonna be hard to get, but I would like to build with just because it would be a flex in Skyblock. I think a lot of blocks will be pretty easy to get. I already have access to a good amount. It's just a matter of... Sorry, my eye is very itchy. Making almost industrial style farms for them so that I could mass produce. You know? Where am I at? What's happening? We do also have to hit up every single buried treasure because I haven't touched a single one. So that is probably going to be a good source of both TNT, although I don't know what I would need TNT for right now because I'm not duping, and diamonds. Although I want to get all of my diamond tools and my diamond armor from villagers. That way my diamonds can just be a flex. You know? I think that's kind of more important, is to just be like, oh, this is how many diamonds I've gotten in this whole world. Let me use them for building. Let me use them for showing off. You know? Put it in an item frame or whatever. Do the whole... I don't know, I looked. I know there's nothing there. Yeah. Like first diamond I ever made kind of situation in a frame. Because that could work. That'd be nice. You know how like businesses do that with their first dollar? They're like, my first dollar. And they hang it on the wall. Do that with my diamonds. I could also get a lot of Heart of the Seas from here. Which means if we do make a giant ocean, I can just litter it with what conduits. They could also do it for like a pretty big lake, which might be something I want to do. Because I could do a pretty big lake up by the village, which might be nice. And then I can do a waterfall down into the Sacred Valley. Ooh, and then I could do like hide stuff behind the waterfall. And we can do an industrial area underneath the village. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta talk things out with yourself to figure out what you're doing. Should I write this down so I remember? Absolutely. Am I going to? No, I'm in the middle of bridging. Absolutely not. I'll worry about it later. I will 100% worry about it later. And probably forget. The biggest lie anybody can tell themselves is, I'll remember that later. No one will remember it later. And if you do, I tip my top hat to you. Because that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Okay. I will say this seed has everything else really spread out. Compared to... Oh, what are you... Oh, a ship. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. More water. Yay. Yay. Oh, great. More water. Ugh. Please don't let there's going to be another ocean monument, isn't there? I'm going to go through all of these slams and there's going to be another ocean monument, isn't there? Isn't there? That'll be ocean monument like 17 or something. We're going to have to actually count them at some point. God, I feel like we have to do something with all of them though. Right? Like maybe you have to go through a trials kind of situation through all of the monuments or whatever we build over them. I want to do like giant towers of... Oh, maybe instead of like giant rocks with crystals, maybe we make giant like ancient towers that you have to climb the top of and like do something, like light it. Ooh. That could be cool. That'd be an interesting thing to do with them. That way it's not just a thing, it's... You get to actually see it. I do also kind of want to do something with the like Elder Guardians for the ones that don't get turned into farms. It's like maybe they're part of that. Like you can't mine anything, so you have to... Oh, so you have to make your way through a maze to get to the top. Ooh, that might be fun. And things change. I kind of like that. So like it kind of has like a rotating floor plan or something. Well, not rotating, but like doors open and close randomly. So you kind of got to know your way through. I do like that idea. I would like to be able to do, because there's what? There's 1, 2, 3. In render distance of spawn, there's 4, but then there's 2 just outside of render distance. And maybe we include those in spawn. I gotta figure out what I consider spawn so we can go to the end. But maybe those 6 are considered spawn and I have to light the tops of the towers or do whatever at the top in order to be able to go to the end and get my wingies. I think that might be nice. I'm trying to think of ways this to bring this absolute void. What are you? Oh, great. Another one of those. To life. To make it more interactive. I also kind of want to build something right where you would spawn in. Like, whenever I go through the end portal, if I don't have my bed set, which, given how I pick up my bed all the time, is a high possibility, is like I'll spawn somewhere like safe. You know? Maybe a bunch of ruins at the center. Oh, I'm out. And nothing of value. Okay. All right. back to checkpoint A. It's probably what I'm going to call it. Checkpoint A. Checkpoint 1. Not as good, you know? Not as good. And then once we get there, I'll probably call it for stream because I'm just going to have to do a lot of mining in order to get anywhere. In order to get anywhere, to be fair. So there is that. Right. Right. I do think we've established a good plan though, even if we don't get basalt, which we're not gonna get it today. I might be able to get it in between streams as I explore and expand out, but I don't really want to do, like, I don't think I'm gonna find it. I also don't have much of a desire to expand out further. We're already at like almost 1,000 blocks north, and we're at like almost 4,000 blocks west. I feel like that's pretty far. I know I've gone like 2,000 blocks probably east then, and maybe like 1,000 blocks south. I might have gone a little farther north, closer to like off of spawn, but I don't really have a desire to keep exploring. Like, obviously I want to find things. I want more stuff. I will get more blocks so I can get that to add that to our tree-apalooza, tree totals. But the more I expand out, the more I have to think about incorporating each and every one of these. Oh my god, there's a big tree. Oh, there was a big tree when I left anyway. Duh. Have to incorporate these bridges or build above them. And as much fun as that's going to be, especially since we're only on 61, I do want to build. Oh my god. Oh my god. Excusez-moi. I did not mean to get all gargly on you guys. But I do want to build down and have a lot lower of areas. I want to make use of the full height of this map and of Skyblock. That I don't want to just build above my bridges. I would like a lot of these to also get incorporated into actual bridges that go over like ravines and valleys, things like that, and maybe like establish a bunch of windswept valleys or crevasses that have like water in the bottom, like Grand Canyon style, but are much closer and narrower together. There's a lot I really want to do, and continuing to bridge out will make it very hard to do some of these things, because I will then have to incorporate the bridges, or they will have to go underneath or just be through ugly and things like that. So I'm gonna snooze because we're almost out of here. Ooh. So I think that's a smart plan. That was the jungle island over there. I don't think I was ever going to find a deep dark here. I feel like it's too warm. We're not going to get the peaks we need for that. But also, I haven't found anywhere that's cold. Well, aside from like cold, deep oceans, which is like 60 to 70% of this map so far. So there is that. So I think I'm gonna post up here for a little bit. I'll do a lot of digging. I'll do a lot of, well, I guess, yes, digging, mining. but I may also head back towards spawn simply to kind of start to get a lay of the land and figure out what it is we're going to be doing. I guess not what it is we're going to be doing. I feel like I've already established that, but figure out where we're going to be doing things at, right? And how. Because it's nice to have this checkpoint out here, especially if we're going to start going farther out and things like that. But this is mostly just so we can take a bunch of these islands out here. So there is that. I don't want to use... I think this is my first iron pick, so I do want to keep it. Because I am keeping all my firsts again. So I'm gonna post up right here, and we are going to raid out. So thank you guys so much for hanging and vibing. I super appreciate it. Let's see, where are we going today? Let's go say hi to Melissa. Cool. But thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on Tuesday, the 3rd, 4th, the 4th. We are probably going to have a much longer stream. I may be doing an art stream on Tuesday, but it may just be hardcore Skyblock, and it may be a mixture of things. But I think we're going to do a little bit longer of a stream on Tuesday because I'm actually off on Tuesday. But for now, I do have to go get ready for work. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Please remember to hydrate, take your meds, have something to eat. Please take care of yourselves. With that being said, I will see you guys on Tuesday, and also keep an eye on the Discord for schedule updates. Bye.